1 week, 2 brutal murders. 2 women murdered after excruciating torture. 2 cases of extreme sadism. One in Lucknow, another in Rohtak. In Lucknow, police has now arrested the perpetrators of the women whose dismembered body was found across the city. Another woman in the education hub of Rohtak in Haryana met with even more horrific treatment. The 28-year-old differently abled woman was raped and murdered, and her body was recovered with key organs including the heart and lungs missing. Even her skull was found crushed. And the autopsy report revealed sticks, stones, even condoms inside her private parts. This mind-numbing brutality in Rohtak, the body of 28-year-old differently abled woman was found bearing marks of terrifying torture before she was raped and killed on February 1st. Her body was found without key organs. The heart and lungs were missing. Her skull had been badly crushed. During the autopsy, doctors found sticks, stones, even condoms inside her private parts. There were injury marks on her thighs and chest. The victim belonged to Nepal's Wardia district and had been under treatment in Haldwani. She had come to Rohtak a few months ago to visit her sister who works as domestic help in the city. The police meanwhile has managed to gather some clues and is in process of tracing some cell phone calls. The police is also said to be keeping an eye on 4 people who are suspects in the case.
जैसे गरीबों को कोई मदद करने वाला अभी तक नहीं है ना, नहीं अगर उस टाइम पुलिस वालों ने थोड़ी बहुत कोशिश कर ली होती ना, कह बोले भी इतला कर दिया है, सारी जगह पहुंच गई है रिपोर्ट। अगर उस टाइम उन्होंने थोड़ी बहुत कोशिश करते, थोड़ी ऑटो वालों को रुकवाते तो फिर भी मिल जाती मेरी बहन। कितनी देर तक हम अपने आप ढूंढते रहे, कोशिश करते रहे, ये भी नहीं मिला।
70 से डायरेक्टली हम किसी की कर नहीं सकते क्योंकि यहाँ नए थे हम। अब यहाँ पे किसी से टचिंग भी नहीं थी, कहीं रिलेशन ऐसी भी नहीं थी।
क्या मांग करते हो आप?
सर मांग क्या सर, अब इसके लिए तलाश जो भी अनुसंधान करना चाहिए और जैसे भी हो वो अपराधियों को पकड़ के कड़ी से कड़ी सजा होगी सर, और फांसी तो होगी उनको, बहुत ही बुरी तरह कर रही है सर।
इसके साथ बहुत ही विभत्स तरीके से इसके साथ बलात्कार किया गया और अननेचुरल सेक्सुअल ऑफेंस भी इसके साथ किया गया, जिसके लिए कि हमने डिफरेंट तरह के जो कोरोबरेटिव्स उसके लिए हैं वो हमने भेज दिए हैं।
Shocking and sad. Well, moving on to another gruesome story. 2 men, including the ex-boyfriend of the girl whose dismembered body parts were found from different parts of Lucknow last week on Monday, have been arrested. The arrest of 2 men comes a week after the girl was murdered. The victim, a law student, had left home for some work the day before and never returned. A CCTV footage of the victim leaving her house with a man on a motorcycle had earlier emerged. Protests in the city were held condemning the murder last week. Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav had ordered a quick probe in the matter. Well, breaking news coming in, and this time from Bangalore. Accused in the Bangalore rape and murder of 8-year-old girl in the city has been arrested. Accused Ambrish arrested at 4:30 p.m. today. He is a 20-year-old man. He has confessed to the crime. He is a labourer in a construction site in Hoskote Taluk. The victims, the culprit's parents are also labourers. The culprit hails from Hostoke Taluk. The man who has been arrested initially tried to escape. While doing so, he sustained some injuries in the leg. Now he is admitted in a nearby hospital for basic treatment. Soon after, getting treatment from the hospital, he will be sent to in fact produced in front of a magistrate. Let me quickly go across to Pratibha Raman on the phone line. Pratibha, this man, according to police, has confessed to his crime. What other details do we have now?
Well, in fact, after 2 days of very hectic search operation that was on with at least about 5 investigation teams that were at it, because one of the most crucial evidences was the fact that there was a CCTV camera that caught the culprit actually luring the girl into the car shed where the victim was raped as well as murdered. And since the CCTV footage wasn't really that clear, it took a while for the investigation team to actually proceed with the search operation based on circumstantial evidence as well as some of the sketches that they had let out. In fact, it was the public that first caught sight of him and reported that to the police, and it's only after at around 4:30 p.m. today that the police was finally successful in nabbing the culprit, and the culprit also happens to have confessed to the crime. So we'll have to wait and see what kind of legal action would be taken against him.
Thank you so much, Pratibha Raman, for bringing us those details on this incident. In fact, with that, it's a wrap on this bulletin.